Amazing Adventures, Lisa here. I am working in non-ideal situation right now. I am filming with different computer, microphone's not connecting. Can anyone tell it's the end of the year? My computer's melted down as well as me. No, not quite, it's okay. Today we're making something yummy. I have a big car trip to do tonight and want something to peck on while it's late and I'm coming home. So I thought I'd whip these up for you, but I'm also going to tell you about something fun that is kicking off next week. So let's get started on this recipe and then I'll spill the beans. And if you're watching on today, so say hello. If you're making something in your Thermomix, I'd love to know what you're making today. Let's inspire each other. So I'm going to make today the spiced nuts with cranberries on Cookidoo. How good is Cookidoo that we can, like, I didn't know what I wanted to make. I knew I wanted snacks for the drive home because it's going to be late. I'm going to be getting tired. So I wanted something I can nibble on, but I didn't know what. So I took like 2 minutes on the mobile phone. I just scrolled and found this. And I was like, sweet, this is awesome. So I love that. I love that I didn't know what I was looking for, but I found it. Preheat the oven to 170 degrees. Line a baking tray with something and then put said butterfly in. Now, a little reminder, your butterfly, sorry, things are not quite the way they normally are, so you may not be able to see overly well, but we find our high set of blades, which are there, and we put it on the anti-clockwise side or the back side, depends how your brain works, okay? So yes, that's where we put that in. Next, we need 30 grams of maple. I'm actually going to use our homegrown honey, which I'm excited to have. Ugh, my fingernails don't want to open it today. I have something to share with you shortly. Let's get this step on though. There we go. It's very warm today. Next week is warming up lots, but today has already got that humidity happening out. It's just warm. Alrighty. Okay. Alrighty. Next up, an egg white. This is kind of the thing that connects the topping to the nuts and the things. So 1 egg white, and it goes, and then half a teaspoon of salt. Oh, it's all stuck together. I need to fill it up. There we go. So this is quite a sweet, salty, savory kind of dish. Okay, let's go next. It's going to whip 30 seconds, speed 4. It's not doing, like, it's not going to be fluffy. It's not a meringue in there, okay? If you can't find your butterfly for this recipe, it'll probably be okay, all right? So just do it with the blades, do it for twice as long, maybe 3 times as long. So don't stress too much if you can't find it at a pinch, just go without, okay? We're going to remove the butterfly in a minute, and we've got a handful of ingredients to add into the bowl. And then I'm going to tell you the fun to be had next week. Some of you already know. I know you do, because you saw my very late night post last night. All right, remove the butterfly whisk. Oh, look at that, perfect. So this is just to get it out, wiggle and jiggle. This can go straight in the dishwasher, okay? Next, add. So now it's got 400 grams of whole nuts. Now I've just got a selection of what I enjoy. So I've got some almonds, just raw, 400. So I've got plenty to play with. I'm going to go about 100 grams of those. Okay, then okay, these are not nuts. These are pepitas, but I just like them. I don't know. So just go for those. Some walnuts. Now these I don't like a huge amount. I much prefer pecans, but pecans are a bit hard to come by. So I'll just go a little lighter on those. I have some leftover pistachios. Pistachios are always in our home this time of year. By the way, there's a brand new collection of Cookidoo from Australia that has pistachios. And a little hot tip, our standard pistachios we get in Australia are not the bright green ones. They're actually like the dull green. There is a variety you can get that are actually incredibly bright green, which gives it that vibrant colour that the cookbook has. So, all right, and then I'm not quite there yet. I've got some cashews. Beautiful. And I guess I'll put a few more walnuts in to make up that weight. I mean, I could stop there, but that's okay. Now it's got some cranberries. I don't have cranberries at the moment. However, I think they're in my next order. I hope so, because we use them as well. Like the pistachios and the cranberries, right? Who can do Christmas without them? So in goes my cranberries, 100 grams. Okay. and I'm not using cranberries, I'm using raisins, okay? You can leave them out or put more nuts in, I reckon. Now it says 80 grams of light brown sugar. I've only got my dark brown sugar I made the other day, so I'm going to use that. But somebody kindly told me afterwards that if you want to make light brown sugar, you just put less molasses in. How cool is that? I do really like that. Okay, now we've got some spices to finish off with, and they're kind of the sweetish kind of ones. All right, just excuse my teaspoon. So first thing is 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. I'm just guesstimating with my spatula. Didn't get a teaspoon out, so that looks like 1.5. So here's another half. Then we're going to have half a teaspoon of nutmeg. And then we've got ginger, which is really cool because I actually got out our homemade ginger. So you might have remembered ages ago, like, I don't know, 6 months ago, I made our own. So this is our homemade stuff. So about half a teaspoon. Okay, oh, that smells yummy. Okay, next. That's why it's in a different container with a stick on the top to remind me. 3 minutes, 120 degrees, reverse, slow stir. Now, while this 3 minutes is happening, a couple of quick announcements. First of all, there is a mix shop sale on at the moment, 20% off. It is Black Friday sale. I don't know for how long. I don't know exactly what it's on sale or whether it's everything, but check that out. And remember, of course, check my name's displayed before you hit the checkout button. Thank you to those of you who have already done that. I really appreciate that. At the moment, we have trade up still going for a few more days because we've got an extension on it, which is super cool. I've had a lot of TM6 owners taking up that trade up. I love the fact that you're going to get the ease of a 7 on your bench soon. What else? Okay, so starting Monday, I'm going to run a bit of I was going to say game. It's a challenge, some fun. So we are going to do a bit of a recipe bingo. So come Sunday, you're going to get the ability to see a bingo card with a few things covered. And the whole idea over the coming weeks between now and Christmas is to cook as many of these 20 items as you can. They're all things that you can make with your pantry stuff. It's nothing obscure. You know how I cook, that style of thing. And in doing so, you'll, number one, create goodies to give away or have on your Christmas day, or Christmas events, like typical things, okay, like spice nuts. So we're talking things that you can, there's multi-purpose. You can either put it on your table when you entertain this year, or you could give it away to someone for that tricky person you don't know who to give something to, or you could put it with other things off the list and actually make like a hand buddy giveaway. Totally up to you. So over the next 4 weeks, you're going to have 20 things to make. And the first person to get 4 in a line, there's 4 different 4 in a lines available, and they share the photos of what they're making. So as you make each item, and it doesn't have to be in the order, I will be presenting every day the recipe for the day. So you can watch along and then make that recipe, right? And then watch along and make the recipe. But you might be like, okay, my week is busy, but on Sunday, I'm going to make those 6 things because I've got the time, they're really quick, they're the similar things or whatever the case might be. So it doesn't matter which way you go, but then you snap a photo and you share the photo. But when you then are finished and you've got 4 in a row, you go, bingo, I'm done, got my 4 in a row, I've been sharing my photos, and I'm going to send you a gift in the mail. So I have created some beautiful little gift tags for your Thermomix goodies. So jar is not included. Jar is mine to put my goodies in. Gift tag is included, okay? Minus the ribbon. You can put your own ribbon on it. I'm sure yours doesn't want to be a Thermomix one. So I've created these and got them made up. And there are 6 different ones, and there's 2 different colours available. It'll be potluck though. Whatever you end up with, you end up with. As far as there's 4 different lines to be won. And there's 4 winners, okay? So there is the gorgeous, do I need to tend to this straight away? Let me just check. No, that's okay. Cooks off in the oven now, right? So we transfer to the tray, spread evenly, and cook for 15 to 20 minutes until golden. Give it a stir halfway through to make sure everything gets golden. Let it cool for 5. Serve warm or leave to cool completely. So by the time, those of you on YouTube, you've seen the beginning, you've seen this at the beginning. You'll see it at the end. Facebook friends, you've got to check it out on YouTube. So there are 6 different little quotes about being made with love in my Thermomix, and a little Thermomix love inside, and all sorts of different things. These are the beautiful shiny green ones. Okay, so ready to go for your jars this Christmas season. Now it's going to be run inside my TMXing Adventures, which is my group, and in kind of connection with my website. All right, so that's how you can be part of it. You will get the bingo cards. You will have visibility of that with some grayed out so that you don't go and win it all in the first weekend. You get access to that on Sunday. Okay, so if you want to be part of that, you want to win some little gift cards, you want to, I guess, be encouraged together to create these things, you know, and nothing is time intensive. Nothing is a hard recipe. We're not making a crock and bush, okay? We're not doing that. But yes, if you want to be part of that, go join my group, TMXing Adventures. You can then get all the information and be part of that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that with you all. I'm looking forward to doing that journey with you and seeing who gets bingo first with their pictures. And yeah, it's going to be lots of fun. So very much looking forward to that. So anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm going to get these in the oven. If you've got questions, reach out. If there's anything I can do for you in your Thermomixing, just head to my website. My details are there. If you can't find me, over there is where you'll find me. But otherwise, just make sure your friends and family know about the Thermomix and that how it changes your life in your kitchen and how stress-free it makes it. Let's share the Thermomix love as we finish out this year. Like I love hearing from people as we close off the year and they ring and they say, I need one for Christmas. I need my Christmas to be easier. And I also love it come January when they're like, okay, it's the year of the Thermomix. I'm getting my Thermomix. So twofold. There's two part. This is my favorite time of the year by far. And I do love the fact that our Thermomix serves us so well as we get into this hectic season where, yeah, there's lots happening, right? So anyway, have a fantastic day, friends. Take care in all you do. I will turn up in the next video soon. There will be recordings on YouTube over the weekend. Check them up. They come out at 6 o'clock at night with different recipes, things you haven't seen through the week. So do check them out over there. And remember to share these videos. If you have friends and family who have a Thermomix, share them. They need to know that there's things they can do in their Thermomix that they probably aren't doing at the moment. I want you to get the most out of it. So I keep looking for my mouse. And I don't have my mouse because my computer is broken. So I'm going to reach up here and press stop. Have a great day, guys. Take care. And I'll see you come Monday live again, but over the weekend on videos. So, and remember, join us on that if you want to. Take care and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.